Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome to part 5 of the Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin full playthrough walkthrough. As part of the walkthrough, we're going to go through the Lost Bastille, Sinner's Rise, and Belfry Luna. So it can be a big one. Belfry Luna is really small, so is Sinner's Rise. It just kind of makes sense to blend these all together. I'm hoping this doesn't take more than 2 hours, but we'll see. If you've never joined me for these walkthroughs before, this is a casual Let's Play style walkthrough. So my job here is to guide you through this game, make it as manageable as possible, and hopefully a nice relaxing experience, which Souls games really can be if you take your time and you don't go in guns blazing, and you sort of know what to expect and you have patience. These games can be absolutely enjoyable. Okay, so I'll show you my stats. Currently level 56 with 15 Vigor, 15 Endurance, 7 Vitality, 4 Attunement, 20 Strength, 14 Dex, 25 Adaptability, 3 Intelligence, 6 Faith. We want to make sure we have several items before we kind of get going. You want to make sure you have some Flame Butterflies. These are found in Lost Bastille where we actually need them. I think I might buy a couple more, though, just because I found out about Invisible Hollows, which were added in Scholar of the First Sin, and I had no idea. So I want to show you those. Get a couple fire bombs if you can. And then you want at least one Fragrant branch of Yore, because we're going to unlock an NPC as well as his Bonfire, and that is the NPC Straid. He's a sorcery vendor, I think, or maybe boss soul spell vendor, something like that. He's a vendor. We're going to unlock him. Okay, I am currently using a Halberd +3 and the Drang Lake Shield. And yeah, we do need to burn some ash to upgrade our Estus. Let's talk to Melentia and see what she has to sell. 12,000 for another Fragrant branch. She doesn't have the butterflies yet. Let me just double check when she starts selling those. Butterfly. Ugh, the wiki is slow today. Wikidot is having some problems. Never mind. Butterfly. There's 2. Flame Butterfly, sold by Weaponsmith Ornifex. Okay, never mind. We will find some in the Lost Bastille anyway. Okay, no big deal. Get a couple of fire bombs if you can. These are going to be helpful in a room later on. Okay, cool. So once you're ready, let's go ahead and head to the Lost Bastille. And like I mentioned before, in the previous part of the walkthrough, we're going to be doing this backwards. And the reason for that is kind of twofold. The back portion of Lost Bastille has Lucatiel of Mirrah, a pursuer fight, and McDuff, who is a blacksmith. So I want to unlock these now rather than later. So that's why we're doing this. So this entrance is gotten to by defeating the pursuer in Forest of the Fallen Giants and using the Eagle's Nest just past his boss arena. So we're going to start at the Tower Apart Bonfire, but we also have the Exile Holding Cells Bonfire, which we will get to later. So you kind of just cross. It's one big area with 2 entrances, front and back. So I like doing it this way, mostly because this is actually the first way I did it ever when the game first came out. So this is just sort of what I'm familiar with, but there's a lot of content sort of backloaded in Lost Bastille. Okay, cool. All right. So you want to be kind of careful in the way that you approach Lost Bastille. If you were to go this way, I don't think you can actually go back. Am I mistaken in saying that? Yeah, alright, let's go this way first, and we're actually going to fight the pursuer. Alright, so there's a corpse here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Radiant Life Gem, Large Titanite Shard, and then you can drop down here and begin fighting the pursuer if you like, but I do want to show you how to deal with this room. Alright, so let me come over here, and we'll go through this window instead. Alright, so there are some dogs in here. So what you want to do is you want to... Ow. Push that barrel and it should blow everything up. Hopefully that was everything. Yeah, very good. And get Soul of a Nameless Soldier. You come over here, and then this is going to bring you near this like prison guard guy. Okay, so you can get back, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Alrighty. So you know what's funny? I'm actually not going to use this weapon. And the reason for that is because it's still giving me a heavy roll, and I don't want to deal with that with the Pursuer. I want to have a quicker roll. Right, so we open this door, and then once we kind of approach the back, the Pursuer will show up. There he is. So this was added in Scholar. This is not something that was in the game originally. Pursuer was basically found in Forest of the Fallen Giants, and then you fought him as a boss in Forest of the Fallen Giants, and then you never saw him again. But in Scholar, they added some extra fights, and so the more you kill him, the more of his armor you get, which is really cool. But it's the same exact fight. He doesn't get any new moves. You just fight him in like precarious areas. That's kind of the whole gimmick. So there is a pit that you can fall off in this area if you're not careful. Yeah, I'm glad I switched to the broadsword. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing this with the halberd, at least not yet. And there's the Pursuer. Cool. And he drops some Twinkling Titanite. I guess you don't get any of his armor. Alright, let's get this chest here. Fragrant Branch of Yore, Human Effigy, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring, which is one of the best rings in Souls games. Ring of Blades increases physical attack. Life Ring. I'm okay sacrificing the Life Ring. Alright, so this ring gives us more souls. Alright, so I'm going to sort of take a little detour here, because I want to show you something. Let's come over here. Let's kill this prison guard. The mummy guy. Yes, hello? Alright. So you gonna drop anything for us, bud? Of course not. What's over here? Anything? No. Alright. I guess I sort of just messed up. That's okay. So let's go down here, and then let's light the bonfire. And I want to show you this hidden hollow because... Oh, never mind. You just, like, can't do it. So weird. Okay. Anyway, let's use our butterfly. We'll come across more later. All right. So let's use a flame butterfly. It's going to light our torch, and then you can see a silhouette here. And so all we have to do is swing our sword, and then it reveals a hidden enemy. And you get a smooth and silky stone. That is what you get from them most of the time. Just really, really strange. And apparently they're scattered all throughout the game. There's one or two in every area. Never knew. Something I learned today. All right. Cool. I'm taking my bow here. Taking my bow flex. Open this door. And inside is going to be Lucatiel of Mirrah. And say hello.
I thought that might be you. You haven't changed a bit, have you? The longer I am here, the more madness I discover. A wretched place, indeed, but not without traces of its former glory. What could have caused such degradation? Ah, yes. I have not thanked you for humoring me the other day. This is for you. Of course, I've no idea what it is. Our land of Mirrah is surrounded by enemies and constantly at war. There is only one way up in Mirrah. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle. My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things. My sword and my loyalty to my lord. I was raised to wield a sword from birth. Life was hard, but I never gave it a second thought. I had swift success on the battlefield and quickly attained respectable stature. And then I came here to... Have you heard of the undead? These poor souls affected by the curse. An undead gradually loses his humanity until his wits degrade completely. Finally, he turns hollow and preys upon others. And a hollow can never be human again. One can skirt this wicked fate only with the help of the souls found here. Assuming, of course, that the legends are true. I can only hope that they are.
Wow, her mask is glitched. You can actually see her.
I'm sorry to burden you with talk of my fate. I suppose I've grown weary these days. I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's strange. I've never seen her without the mask before. Alright, so that is Lucatiel, round 2. Then we get the antiquated key. And this is another reason why we do this area backwards. It's because of the items you get on the back end. Where's that key? Antiquated key. A very old key. The key is very old, but in very good condition, such that it should still function. Only what lock does this key fit? What does the antiquated key open? Allows you to skip the ruined Sentinels and go straight to Sinner's Rise. Okay. Interesting. I actually don't know how that works. We're not going to skip the ruined Sentinels. Don't worry. Wouldn't do that to you. Okay, so let's do this. If you have any flame arrows, they're really, really helpful for that exact purpose. Oh wow, I thought he was going to die. Man, you need another fragrant branch of Yore? Okay, well, make sure you just save one. You will need one for Straid. Let's go ahead and unlock this guy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Okay, did not know this was going to be happening, so this kind of sucks. Ow. Okay. I didn't know he could join the fun there. Alright. So we did that, so let's open this door now. Okay. Alright, I'm actually glad that... Oh, shit. I am glad that we did this. Well, I was, and then I remembered that there's 85 of these guys. Alright. We dealt with that. Fun ain't over yet, though. Before we go there, let's go over here. I feel like there's more. Yep. Knew it. Right, so this is just 2. Oh my god. You guys are the worst. Oh, this is actually a risky drink because you stand so still. Okay. Alrighty. Let's pull the lever. And this guy's gonna aggro. Alright, so this is actually the Ruined Sentinel boss fog. Alright, so I guess the Fragrant branch of Yore gives you a shortcut to the boss. I'm kind of confused though, like I really don't remember that that statue being there. I really don't remember that at all. Anyway, we are not going to fight the Ruined Sentinels just yet. We still have a fair bit of work to do here. Alright, so let's blow these up. Sometimes there is treasure inside these things. Not this time, though. Okay, let's go downstairs, and we're actually going to unlock a really, like, unbelievably cruel shortcut. So these guys leap and explode. You gotta be really careful with them. Alright, and then this ladder just goes back up to where we just were. Soul, Proud Knight, Human Effigy. Alright. So this door, don't go through it, but you do want to open it. It leads to a pit. And you may be like, wow, that's mean. And it is mean. It is mean. I won't say it's not mean. But we can actually open a shortcut. Yeah, that's weird. Like, why is that there? Anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back out here. And this is the tower where Lucatiel is. So just remember that. We can't get that treasure up there until much later. Alright, so you want to be really careful with this guy. You don't want him to hit that barrel. It's very important that you hit that barrel. We're actually not even going to hit it. We're going to push it. So over here, grab this treasure. And this is where that door is. So basically the shortcut is to just drop to the door. It's really, really whack. Alright, so hopefully this barrel has stayed there. And then what you can do is you see this S that is carved in the wall. That implies that it's destructible. So you want to roll this barrel down, just walk into it, and then it'll roll. Okay, sometimes it explodes, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't explode, use a firebomb or something. Fire arrow works, it blows up, and it blows up the wall, and then that reveals a bonfire. Be careful though, there are some dogs here that you want to be careful of. So here's the bonfire. Very good. And then here we have McDuff. So what you actually want to do, and for some reason you open this... Wait. Oh, if you don't have the key... No. I'm so confused. I feel like I have his key. Maybe I just have the ember. I guess I just have the ember. Okay, anyway. Go ahead and light the torch. And then just light the brazier in his room. And then once you do that, he will get up. And he'll start walking over. Okay, so McDuff sells a bunch of things. Sells some decent weapons, actually. Sells arrows, great arrows, bolts, repair powder, which is helpful, and he also sells an infinite amount of large Titanite shards. So really, really helpful vendor here. He can also infuse your weapons with various infusions. We have magic, fire, lightning, dark, poison, bleed, raw, enchanted, mundane, and then undo. In Dark Souls 2, you do not need specific color stones, Titanite shards, in order to level up or infuse weapons like you did in Dark Souls 1. So everything is just done with Titanite shards, and as long as you give McDuff the Dull Ember, he's able to do all these infusions for you. I will say, in the vanilla version of Dark Souls 2, this Ember was hidden like halfway through the game, and so if you unlocked him, you'd be like, why the hell do I need another Blacksmith? And then he's always going on about, give me flame, and then you come across the Ember like way later on, and then, anyway. I'm glad they moved it in Scholar of the First Sin. It makes things very helpful. But you can use him to repair your gear as well as level it up in case you need. Alright. Ooh, we can actually go to +5. Great. Alright. So don't forget to open up the chests in McDuff's workshop here. And in order to get him to move off of that one, you need to light the brazier that we lit, and he should move once we rested the bonfire. I'm pretty sure you get the key to this door here later on. Alright. Yeah, so now that we've done that, he's now at his anvil, and then we can open this chest. You get the Craftsman's Hammer and some Twinkling Titanite. Okay. Cool, so now this whole back half is opened. Very helpful. And then this area is unlocked from the other side of Lost Bastille. Okay, so we got quite a bit of stuff from our time here, which has been immensely helpful. So we still have that prison guard there, so I actually am going to aggro him. Maybe I don't need to. You know what's funny? Let's just do this. Okay. So I do want to see... Isn't there treasure? Yes. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go here. I felt that this was a little dastardly here. But we can come over here and then light that. Actually, what I'm going to do... I don't know. I'm just like a completionist with these braziers. Isn't that weird? Like, just the ladder has a shadow? There's like lots of weird little... graphical nonsensicalities. I made up that word. There's a lot of those things in Dark Souls 2, and the more you stare at them, the more you're like, what? Like, why did they do that? Like, what was that decision about? But, anywho, let's just go back over to the bonfire and light our torch. And then we're going to light the torch in Lucatiel's tower. Man, Wario 6. So I have another monitor, or on my other monitor, I should say. I have my tweet deck, and Wario64. It's currently 12:41 a.m. on the East Coast. He has been tweeting deals like every minute right now. It's crazy. Anywho, let's come up here and we'll light this torch, this brazier, and it just gives you a nice little, light. Yeah, lights up the tower nice and nice. Okay, now let's go back to that shortcut room. And we will fight the ruined Sentinels. So I guess you're supposed to get the antiquated key, then go back to do No Man's Wharf. Anyway, You just walk in, don't run, don't roll, don't do anything silly. Just go in. Ow. Nope. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. So if you are trying to do Lucatiel's questline, you want to summon her for 3 fights. And the Ruin Sentinels is one such fight that you can summon her for. I'm going to check what the other ones are. Lucatiel. Sinner's Rise, Smelter Demon, Rotten. Oh, actually, you can't summon her for those. Ruin Sentinel. Ruin Sentinel. Summon. Okay, never mind. Pilgrim Belclair is summonable. Okay, so we will fight the Ruin Sentinels ourselves, which I'm happy to do. Alright. So, Ruin Sentinels. I'm not kidding you when I tell you this. The Ruin Sentinels are a really frustrating boss. It is a 3v1. And yes, you heard me right. It is 3 bosses against 1 true monarch. It's not fair. It is downright frustrating. I'm trying to get lighter here. Okay, perfect. So, basically it's a 3v1, and it's frustrating. The kind of trick is, once you go through the fog, you are going to be on a ledge. And then you want to stand on that ledge and stay on that ledge. And one of the bosses will jump up to you. And then you do not want to come off that ledge until the first boss is dead. What I will tell you is, if you are not strong enough to kill the first boss alone, stop doing this fight and go level up. Because if you take too long, another one will jump up there and harass you. And you do not want to fight this 3v1. You want to try to fight a 2v1. So you want to do a 1v1 and then a 2v1. So the first Ruin Sentinel just has like a long pole axe thing that it just sort of sweeps around. They're very nimble for constructs. Like they're more nimble than you might think. And then one of them has a shield and can throw it like Captain America, which is pretty cool, but can catch you off guard. So we want to kill the first one on the ledge and then drop down and try to deal with the other 2. Let's see how this goes. Ruin Sentinels take 1. Yeah. So luckily, I leveled up my weapon. So this isn't taking too much time. Ow. And be very careful of that. Oh no, it fell. That sucks. Hopefully it jumps back up. Hello? There you go. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, and they spin. Oh no, I missed. Alright, so that's 1. Now the other 2 start walking. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to let this one come up. And I'm going to deal a little bit of damage. And then once I get the sense that the other one wants to join us, I'm going to drop down, which is going to be right now. Alright. So I'm taking out my shield again, and this is the one who has the... So these 2 both have Captain Rogers shields. I thought only one of them had them. And this is where the fight gets a little annoying. So, oh my god. So you have 2 of these things, and they both have like the same sets of attacks. Very deadly. And you want to do your best to try to like get this into a 1v1 the best you possibly can. It's really hard to do. You want to make sure that both of them are in your view. Once they start winding up for that big attack, you want to try to get the hell away from them. I actually might die here. One trick that I do want to tell you about is you can... I hate the healing of Dark Souls 2 with a passion. Should have used a healing gem. Alright. It's okay. It's really not the end of the world. Oh, now he has the barrel back. I'm just going to skip him, and then we're just going to run straight for the shortcut. Great. Ow. Alright. Cool. Alright, so what I was trying to say is... what was I trying to say? I literally cannot remember what I was trying to tell you. What was I trying to say? Man, I feel like an idiot. I really don't know what I was trying to say. Okay, let's try again. Weird. Sentinels take 2. That is so strange. It's so rare do I actually just like completely forget what I was trying to say. I'm drinking coffee too. Come on. There you go. Alright, that's one. Like I said, you want to try to get the other one to come up. At least just for a second. So we can get some sort of free damage on him for a little bit. I say him, but they're actually hollow. There's nothing inside these sets of armor. They're just constructs. Which is actually kind of cool. Oh god, I gotta drop. Alright. I'm gonna go get my souls. Oh my god, he's so fast. How are you that fast, bro? Alright, this is not the one I want to be attacking. Alright, this is going way better, hopefully. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so if you were to drop your shield, you recover stamina faster. That's a really important thing to remember. If you drop your shield, you recover stamina faster. That is going to be like the difference between life and death sometimes in Souls games, and that applies to every single Souls game. You recover stamina slower while your shield is up. So you want to keep that in mind, and you want to make sure that if you feel like you're like running really short on stamina, you like shield very wisely. Oh god. I'm being a little... So, I'm not healing. That is a very conscious decision. Great, so that's the Ruined Sentinels. The reason I wasn't healing is because healing is what killed me last time. Okay, great, so that's the Ruined Sentinels. That's the first little section of Lost Bastille. Okay. In this area, there are a ton of hidden walls. So, in Dark Souls 2, you press X to reveal hidden walls. I'm going to say that every single time. So you get a rusted coin, and while you're in these little cells, make sure you are also pressing X. So I'm literally just walking along the wall, mashing X, trying to reveal hidden walls. There's a hint here. Thank you. Thank you, player. Alright, so this is gonna bring you to the item on the ledge. That was over here. Alright. I went through the entirety of Dark Souls 2 without knowing that there were illusory walls until, like, someone on Reddit said, oh, press X instead of hitting them. And everybody was like, oh, that's ridiculous. Alright, cool. So I'm not going to go in there just yet, because there's more. There are more illusions, I think. Let me go down the stairs. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so what I recommend doing is kiting this guy out, because you can destroy treasure chests in Souls games. Oh, he destroyed it. Son of a bitch, it's rubbish now. I don't even know what that was. That one's really mean. I hate that one. Sure, that was something, but I should have just opened it. I don't know. I don't know what I should have done there. What was that? Hush, rusted coin, target shield. Okay, at least it wasn't like something crazy important. Okay, so in this room now, taking out my shield. Hello, thank you. There will be more of these jumping guys. So you gotta be careful. Yep, there he is. So that one's like really, really disgustingly mean because, you know, the bonfire is literally right here. Alright, let's light the bonfire. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Majula and we're going to level up. The maiden in green looks so bored. Okay. Okay. Go Vigor Endurance. Alright, and then I'm going to purchase the Fragrant Branch of Yore from Melentia. Oops, nope. Didn't want to do that. 12k. Alright. Cool. So, again, you want to have at least one. Then you also want to make sure you have a Pharros Lockstone, and that's for this next part. So, let's go to the Servants' Quarters. That is the bonfire we just lit. And then we're going to go down this ladder. So this ladder is actually going to lead to a different area. Oh my god, the Pursuer. I didn't know he was here. Cool, well, we have a better weapon now. I'm gonna let him come to me a little bit. Oof, that was close. I wanted him to get away from that chest. I don't know if the steel chests are breakable, but I'm not trying to find out. Alright, there you go. There's the Pursuer again. So, I will say, like, the Pursuer in Scholar of the First Sin is amazing. He really lives up to the name. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I love it. Anyway, get the large club. Always a strong weapon in Souls games. And we have a chest here. The Priest's Chime. And then insert... I don't have a Pharros Lockstone? Oh my good god. Okay, where can I get one really quick? Nope. Lockstone. Something is going on with Fixture Life right now, and the searches aren't working correctly. Pharros, Lockstone. Locations. Starting in for Explorer, Merchant, Hag, Melentia, Majula, in the Mansion, inside the Hole, before opening the last gate, before the boss in his rise. Husband's Copse, Shaded Ruins, Shaded Ruins. All Lockstone locations. Just checking. Grave of Saints, Black Goldron. Keep Shaded Wood, Shaded Wood, Shaded Woods. Okay, well, alright. Not a big deal. We will get one before the guide is up, so it's all good. We'll come back here. Oh, I think that's the wall that the Lockstone opens. So that Lockstone will lead you to Belfry Luna, which is an area with a repeat boss fight. Okay. Alrighty. So there's... I'm like almost positive there's an illusion here. No? Alright. Let's open this door. Oof. Well, that was a little scary. Break this door. Alright, so you can get this treasure. Wooden doors you can almost always break. I feel like we're gonna get invaded. Bastille key. Okay, so the Bastille key is very important for the next boss. The next boss is the Lost Sinner. What the hell? It's supposed to be the Gargoyles? Weird. Let's go up first. Right, okay. So in this room, you gotta be very, very careful. There are a number of those exploding enemies. Yep, there he is. Oof. Huge yikes. I can't believe that didn't kill me. These guys are so fast. Oof, yeah, if you kill them before they jump, they don't explode. Alright. Cool, that was terrifying. That was also really close right there. Alright. I'm not ready for that just yet. Oh, forgot about this door. This door is nothing. You can even close it. It's so weird. Anyway, let's open this up. So we're gonna have several of these guys here. Great. Careful in this room, because there's some above us. Yep. That guy's gonna explode. Great job. Oh no. Where the hell did you just come from? That was close. Alright. So where we're going now is actually what we need the Fragrant branch of Yore for. So we're getting really close to Straid. I think there's another fake door. No, that's real. Okay. Skeptic Spice. And then there's actually a drop there for us, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. Alright, so on this floor we have a lot of these exploding guys, but I think all of them are passive, but I just don't trust it. Oh boy. So I'm killing all these guys. It's for a really good reason, promise. Alright. Cool. So in this room, I'm going to open this, and then this is a shortcut. Right. So we have an item here. Petrified Dragonbone, Firebomb. In this room, we have an NPC. This is Straid, so use your Fragrant branch of Yore here. And this is like one of those that you kind of like have to hold off on using until you get to it, because it's also blocking a bonfire. Alright, so he moves out of the way, light the bonfire, and then you can speak with Straid. Okay, so you can, let me just bring him out, increase intelligence, extend like the spell. Man, Wario64 is just posting the deals after deals after deals. Rogue Water, yeah, he has a number of spells. So, I'm almost positive Straid also exchanges souls for... Yeah. So, the Warped Sword. Right, where's that? Where's Warped Sword? You must have at least 3 intelligence, 3 faith for him to sell trade with you. Not boostable. However, he will continue to talk and sell you things if you reload. Okay. Interesting. I have the Flexile Sentry Soul, don't I? Three and 6. Yeah, you need at least 3, right? 3 and 3 faith. I don't know why he's not selling stuff. Oh, you know what it is? Go to the trade menu, and here it all is. So this guy sells boss weapons. There's actually another boss weapon vendor. Just keep that in mind. But you need the Soul of the Pursuer, Flexile Sentry Soul, that sort of stuff. And then he also sells souls. You know, the Ruined Sentinels gives you heavy homing soul arrow. So go to the trade menu. And now you have an extra bonfire, and then you're able to trade with Straid. I do just want to make sure, right. Alright, so let me do this. Let me light this torch. Just because, you know, trying to be nice. Straid will also move when you rest at the bonfire. He'll sort of like move back into the cell. It protects him from those explosive enemies, but you want to be very careful because he can die really easily. Alright, great. So we have that. And then we can use this as an elevator. However, there is a drop for us to do here. Oh, God. Son of a bitch. Forget how to do that drop. Some of these drops are just really frustrating. Lost Bastille items. Yeah, so Straid, he moves over there now. Which, again, like a little weird, right? But these guys all seem to be passive, so it's all good, I guess? I don't know. It's strange. Oh! Nice. Alright, let's try this again. Nope. Wow. I don't really understand how that worked. But I basically got caught on the chain, and then I was able to get out. So, bully for me. And then we're going to drop dead center here. Alright, drink again. Alright. Very good. Wilted Dusk Herb. Oh my god. Wow, I did not see that guy. Stay still, please. What? Okay. This is a strange room. Twin Blade. Twin Blades are fun. That's a new Dark Souls 2. Or a new weapon to Dark Souls 2. Really cool weapon type. Parrying Dagger. Always fun. Alright. The Bone Staff. I thought that was somebody. Alright, so I don't have another Pharros Lockstone, obviously. Hey, come on in, bro. The water is fine. Yep. Saw that as soon as I did it. Calm down. Oh my god. I'm like terrified of swinging my weapon in this room. Alright, so there's a treasure up here. That Pharros Lockstone would unlock that wall, which I think just leads to a staff, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. It's nothing major. It's not like a new area or anything. Okay, so that explosive barrel unlocked this wall. So if you don't... yeah, if you weren't able to do that, just try again. But that wall was an illusory wall. Alright, so now we are down in the courtyard. Right, okay. I'm good being here. I was just thinking, like, wasn't there another path from Straid? And there was. But we ignored it. Oh, shit. Yikes. Oh my god. Tough game. Man, Wario's still at it, man. That guy's a machine. Alright, so there will be some enemies that drop. You gotta be careful. This just goes back into that room, which I'm fine with, but I was just kind of expecting enemies to be following me. You also want to send this stone into the well for a treasure. Oh god. I don't think I remembered that. I mean, clearly I didn't, right? Alright, the Wanderer set. Okay. Let's go inside. The Antiquated Key. So that's what this opens. Alright, yeah. I knew that there was friends in here. So this is a destructible wall. So is this. So is this. And so is this. Surprise. Alright. So I'm... Oh, oops, I don't have a bow. Fully expecting another friend. Yep, there he is. Alright. Let's light this torch. Wonderful. Okay, a couple flame butterflies. Those are really important. The flame butterflies will allow us to make the next boss fight significantly easier. So really important that you pick those up. And I do believe that those are unique to Scholar of the First Sin. I don't think that those are there in the vanilla version of the game. So what's interesting is you can actually break these scaffolds. Yep, there you go. What? What just hit? Oh my god, what just hit me? That was ridiculous. Nothing hit me. Maybe the wood did damage? Unbelievable. Alright. Oh my god, the speed at which you heal in this game is like obnoxious. Alright. So there's some more dogs. Watch out for the crossbows. Some alluring skulls. And I'm deliberately trying to aggro the dogs here. It's kind of my goal. Oh my god, I didn't know he was here. I also don't want him to disappear. Shit. Ugh, that sucks. I don't know if I can get him to come back. I don't know how this works. Oh my god. Dogs. I really don't know how the pursuer works there. Not a clue. Okay. Interestingly, though, this is the other side of the gate near McDuff's workshop. So now we can open this. And we now have a shortcut back to the workshop and back to that bonfire. Ah, man. Estus Flash Shard, large Titanite. Great. I'm going to quickly look up the pursuer there to see if I can get him to come back. Pursuer disappeared. Scholar. Okay, I don't know if... About Pursuer encounters. Alright, I don't think you can get him to come back. It's okay. It would just be Twinkling Titanite and some souls. And the souls are extraordinarily helpful, but it's okay. A little bit of a bummer. Okay. Oh. Oh, hello. Let's go this way. All right, so this is the other bonfire. So this is the bonfire from No Man's Wharf. We already lit it, so don't worry about it. I think you can open some of these doors. Maybe not. Okay. All right. I'm kind of tempted to just do that room again and see if the pursuer shows up, but it's not that big of a deal. I don't care that much. All right. So this would... Oh! All right, that would bring you on top of the scaffolding there. For now, though... Let's go over here. Heal up again. Celebrate Warrior, Human Effigy. Okay. Let's see if he shows up again. Oh, well. All right. Well, we've done all we can for here. So for now, let's go back to Straid's bonfire. And then we will make our way across. This is like a ridiculous ladder. I hate that thing. Some of the level design just like doesn't make a ton of sense. All right. I know, like, so many of these hints are just trolls, and that's fine. I know one of these corridors has an exit, though. I know that for a fact. Right. So that basically goes back to Lucatiel's area. All right. Got it. All right, let's take the cage elevator back up. I like these elevators a lot. Okay. Very good. Let's go upstairs, rest at Straid's Bonfire. I'm so tempted to go back to that room. Let's try it out. Let's see if the Pursuer comes back. I don't know if he will. I kind of doubt it. Let's go to the McDuff's Workshop Bonfire. Let's check it out. I mean, there's only one way to find out, you know? I guess the dogs are farmable for human effigies. Actually, I knew that. That's how I found out that enemies despawn in this game. Okay, he does come back. That's fun. Ow. Oh my god. Oh shit. I don't know if he's gonna come back now. I think dying to him is like the ultimate trigger for him to leave. Let's try it one more time. We'll see what happens. No, there he is. Alright, yeah, hit me with the Sonic Boom, that's fine. It's all good. Well, I'm glad we were able to do this. I'm like really glad to know that this works. I really thought that he was gone forever for this encounter. So, oh god. That's kind of a shock. Gotta stop rolling so much. So that sword, I haven't gotten hooked up by it in this playthrough so far, but it will curse you. So you gotta be really careful about that one. Alright, great. Really cool. Happy we took that little detour. That was very, very helpful. What the hell is that noise? Anyway. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and warp back to where we were, which was the Tower Apart No, sorry, Tower Apart is where we were before. Jesus Christ. Tower Apart is the Lucatiel Bonfire, I'm sorry. Like I said, Dark Souls 2, not my strongest Souls game by far. Alright. Cool. Straid's Bonfire, and we go downstairs. Alright, let's take this little shortcut here. Literally just allows us to drop down. Makes it so you have to deal with that gate. Wow, it went through. That was nice. Alright, invaded by Dark Spirit Forlorn. Forlorn is incredibly annoying. Let's see if we can blow him up. Forlorn invades, like, I think like 8 or 9 times. per playthrough. Oh god. It's a really, really annoying invasion. Honestly, because of the amount of times he invades. Like, he just shows up all the time. This is, like, really bad. Probably dead. Wow. Alright. Nice. Good backstab. Yes, like I said, Forlorn shows up like 8 or 9 times per playthrough. Really, really frustrating summon. Oh my god. Come on, give me stamina. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, Forlorn shows up a lot. And he's not even, like, particularly difficult. He's just annoying to deal with. Alright, so we got these archers up here. So what I'm going to try to do is get this jailer. Perfect. Try to do that one more time. Great. Now it's going to be really easy to kill. How dare you? Alright, there's that. Alright. Very good. Come through here. There's going to be some enemies in here, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, maybe not. Alright, so this is Sinner's Rise. And believe it or not, there's actually a bonfire here. Alright. That's the Gargoyles. Wow, that's so weird. I don't think that was in the original game. And I think that's, like, giving you a hint, like, hey, there's more to this area than you think. Okay, so let's light this bonfire. Something really funny that I want to tell you about. Just to give you an idea of, like, how bizarre the enemy placement was in the vanilla Dark Souls 2. This bonfire, you couldn't actually rest at, because enemies would be so close to you that they would aggro and hit you. So, like, the bonfire was literally just here to be teleported to. Doing anything else was a complete waste of time, because you would literally just get hit. It was ridiculous. Luckily, they fixed that. Okay. So, really important, while we're here, is you want to make sure you have your butterflies. So this item here, you want to make sure you have at least one flame butterfly. Reason for that is because we are going to be lighting very important troughs of oil. And that will make the boss a lot easier. Alright, so once you're ready to start going, head down the ladder. And then we're going to come down here. And be careful, though, because there is an archer here. These guys can really sneak up on you. Thanks. Okay, very good. Corpse here with a treasure. Human effigy. Always helpful. I really gotta start leveling up my health. Alright. Ugh. Rough. It's weird. They have, like, more health when they're in archer form or something like that. Strange. Okay. Alright, let's go down. So this elevator will bring us down to a really sincerely treacherous area. God damn it. And, like, the worst part about this is that we cannot get off now, get that treasure, and have any hope of surviving. Because it's a pit where this elevator lands. So. This is leading us... So Sinner's Rise is a really short area. And that's why I'm combining the whole Lost Bastille Sinner's Rise, Belfry Luna walkthrough, because Sinner's Rise is literally the bonfire, this elevator, one big room with some enemies, and then the boss. So, alrighty. Some lacerating Knivies. Some Ken Kniffs from Connecticut. Okay. Huge warning. This area sucks. There's a lot of really big enemies, including, hey, yeah, that's right, a Flexile Sentry. So I think it's cool that there's a Flexile Sentry in here. I actually don't really hate it. It does make it really challenging. I also don't know if this is a kill once enemy. I kind of doubt it. Just given what I know. Oh, shit. Just given what I know about Dark Souls 2. I don't know if it can come in here. I really hope this is a kill once enemy. Alright. So you can always just back up into this room. Make sure you have enough stamina to roll away. You don't want to get, like, totally caught out. Yikes. Yeah, that was rough. Bad choice. I'm just making bad decisions here. Alright, that's the Flexile Sentry. You get a chunk from that? I assume that's a kill once enemy, but I could always be wrong. Alright, so the other thing to watch out for here is there are enemies underwater that will only show up when you get near them. So I'm trying to be very, very cautious. There's also an illusory wall. Yeah. So this one's pretty mean. And you do not, under any circumstances, want to go too far out. Because you literally cannot see the bottom of the effing ocean. But yeah, so it's for that ring. The Northern Ritual Band, what does this do? Increases spell uses, but reduces HP. Alright, so again, we are holding up our shield. Alright, and then, yep, that's what I was trying to avoid, was these guys. Luckily, they die pretty fast. But there are several of these enemies. So we're going to go upstairs. Great. Be really careful in these cells, man. This area really sucks. I really hope that Flexile Sentry is a kill once enemy. Like, I would be floored if it wasn't. Like I said, I've only played Scholar enough times to get a Platinum Trophy. So. Oh, and there's a Hide Knight here. Interesting. Alright. Hey, he's got a spear. Alright. A hide spear. Okay. So, since we have the Bastille key, we can open these doors and not have to go through the treacherous waters here. But because this is a walkthrough, that's not good enough for us. All right. So, in the original version of this game, there were different enemies here. There were like these weird, gross humpback things. Have they been removed? Hey, a Pharros Lockstone. Man, I wonder if they got removed. I guess they had to have, right? Like, they're not here. Strange. I guess maybe they got replaced with that Flexile Sentry. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, because we have the Bastille key, we're able to open this. In the vanilla version of Dark Souls 2, the Bastille key was in a different location. It was actually past Belfry Sol, or Belfry Luna, rather. So, why do I feel like there's an invasion coming? All right. Okay, so here's where the butterfly comes into effect. So what we're going to do is we're going to light our torch using a butterfly. Perfect. We're going to light this torch. You don't have to. I'm doing this one for completion. And then there are two really important torches that we need to light. And you need the Bastille key in order to get these. So that's why we go through No Man's Wharf first. Okay, so make sure you light this one. That will light up the boss room. And then don't forget this treasure here. Okay. And then there's the same exact thing on the opposite side. I want to give a really big shout out to a Discord member in my server, Hisato. He's actually the one who told me what flame butterflies do. I never knew. After all these years, I never knew what they did. I very rarely use items in these games, so I had no idea. So thanks. I used to go all the way back to the Bonfire and do this, so really helpful. Okay, so the boss that we're going to fight is the Last Sinner, or the Lost Sinner, rather. The Lost Sinner is one of the more frustrating boss fights in Dark Souls 2 because of the way this boss is allowed to act. The boss can spin on a dime, and I'm not exaggerating. The boss will be facing one way, start swinging its sword, and then pivot 180 degrees and hit you with it. So it's really, really annoying to fight this boss. The hitboxes have gotten a little bit better in Scholar of the First Sin, but it's still pretty egregious what this boss is allowed to do. If you are trying to progress through Lucatiel of Mirrah's questline, I recommend summoning her for this fight, and I will do that as well. Yeah, so go ahead and pop an effigy, and then Lucatiel's sign should appear somewhere. Back here? Lucatiel. Bottom of the chain lift that takes the... Oh my god. Her sign is all the way back here. I'm glad we cleared all this out. Normally I don't summon in my walkthroughs, but Lucatiel's questline is like fairly important to this game, so I make an exception for her. Let's go ahead and summon Lucatiel and then wait for her to show up, and then we will run to the boss. Lucatiel will make this fight considerably easier because you can allow her to aggro the boss and then get away. Lucatiel shouldn't take too much damage in this fight. Keyword shouldn't, but we'll see. And then we will also be summoning Lucatiel for the Rotten, which is one of the easiest bosses of Dark Souls 2. Hopefully she doesn't fall off of here. That'd be really swell. And I do want to tell you, on New Game Plus, this boss changes. She actually gets a couple of NPC Pyromancers to help her. Alright, let's go ahead and fight the boss. I hate this filter. Gross. Alright, so the Lost Sinner has a sword, but her arms are bound in, like, cuffs. So, it makes it so she only ever two-hands the sword. She blows out some candles to make the fight darker, but if you lit the troughs of oil... Oh my god, Jesus. If you light the troughs of oil, you're able to see better in the fight. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to target the boss from further away. Because otherwise, the boss can only be targeted when she's really, really close to you. And that's the challenging part of this fight, is because it's in the dark. See what I mean? The boss can turn. Like, it's unbelievable how this boss can turn. I'm trying to demonstrate the attack where she does a 180. Let me try to get her to aggro to me. I want you to see this attack. It's unbelievable. Alright. I don't want to lose Lucatiel, so I'm just going to keep going. But yeah, so if you did not light the torches, or did not light the troughs of oil, then what will happen is the boss will be in the dark, or the room will be dark. And that means that you cannot target the boss from really any further away than a couple steps. Like, she basically has to be in full view of you, otherwise you won't be able to attack or target her. And this makes dealing with her really, really difficult. Oh my god, am I gonna have to retry this for Lucatiel's sake? Oh my god, we gotta hurry this up. Lucatiel's about to die. So, Lucatiel... Oh my god, why is she just standing there? Dude, what are you doing, Lucatiel? Holy... Lady God. Alright, I gotta restart. Okay, well that's unbelievably frustrating. Use. Hello? Okay, that's fine. You have to get Lucatiel to survive these fights, so that's my mistake for trying to demonstrate the ability. I guess we're gonna find out now if, if all of this gets to be ignored. I might die again. Oh my god, I lost all those souls. Oh boy. Well, that's why you don't try to take shortcuts. Wow. Lesson learned. That's unbelievable. I can't believe that just happened. Ugh, what a shame. It's okay. It's only 20k or 30k, whatever it was. It's not a big deal. It is all the souls from the last Pursuer fight and the Flexile Sentry and all that, though. Shame. Hello? All right. Alright. That was so many souls. It's actually only like the second or third time I've died. Yeah, I died once in Forest of the Fallen Giants, I think jumping. Oh no, I died to the Pursuer in Forest of the Fallen Giants. I died to Old Dragon Slayer, and then I just died to Lost Sinner because I couldn't get out of the fight. Ah, what a bummer. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm human, just like the next person. And again, I'm only summoning Lucatiel for the quest line. As you can see, she sort of just stands there like an idiot and doesn't do much, but... God, yeah, the AI in Dark Souls 2 isn't the best. Please tell me that the Flexile Sentry is killed once. Oh my god, it's not. Holy god. I can't believe this thing is still here. Well, Lucatiel's at least going nuts on it. That's really helpful. Oh god. This is horrible. Oh no. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with this picture here? This is crazy. I'm leaving all of this in. These are like too crazy of deaths. Just check the timestamps for like the actual successful attempt. This is unbelievable. Okay. Wow. That's wild. So, like I mentioned in the previous walkthrough when we summoned Lucatiel for the last boss, if you want to do her questline relatively easily, what I recommend doing is waiting until you get to the Rotten, and then summon her for the Rotten, kill the Rotten, go back to the Bonfire, that's just outside the Rotten's boss fight room, use a Bonfire Effigy, or a Bonfire Ascetic, sorry, and then you can just summon her again and do the boss fight again. Do that 3 times, so like kill the Rotten 3 times with Lucatiel, and then yeah, you can just do it normally. You can just do it that way, rather. Okie doke. Let's try this again. Don't fall, you dummy. Bro, what? What was all of that, dude? Dude, this is unbelievable right now. Also, where is she right now? Like, what the f... I'm blown away by how useless she is. Like, she does so much damage, but her AI is just awful. Like, she's just staring at him, man. Hello? Okay. Great job, Lucatiel. Way to be a team player. Okay. Let's go. So I know that some of these guys are just going to start chasing. Oh my god. Just did so much fucking damage. Let's go. Let's go, homegirl. Can she drop? Very good. Don't fall. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, Lost Sinner. Take 2. I wish I had a heal for Lucatiel, but I'll just be more aggressive on the boss. Yeah, she starts off like so fast. It's like impressive. Why are you going after her right away, man? Also, Lucatiel, stab him. There you go. Alright. Oh boy. Gonna heal here for a second. Hopefully Lucatiel can handle it. I do like that attack, actually. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, you're still alive. I have no faith in Lucatiel right now. We're just gonna end it ourselves. So that's the Lost Sinner. Basically, we dealt with all of that. Lucatiel didn't do much, so the fight is literally as you see it. But you get the Soul of the Lost Sinner. I also want to mention to you that in Dark Souls 2, on New Game Plus, some item descriptions change, including the souls you get from end bosses. End bosses being somebody like Lost Sinner, where at the end you get a bonfire that immediately teleports you back to Majula. It's not like a full-fledged bonfire. Fragrant Branch of Yore and Elizabeth Mushroom. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Okay, so we're gonna light this bonfire. And this is a primal bonfire. So primal bonfire will immediately warp you to Majula. And this is sort of like the end of a branch of the world of Dark Souls 2. So what this means is now we have to find a different way through the game. All right. First, we are going to level up. Alright, and then we're also going to level up our Estus Flask. That shard we got earlier. You're ready. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to... actually, I'm going to die. I'm dying to make it so I don't get invaded by players. Because the orange frame around a teleport location indicates that there's a lot of players in the area. So if you don't want to be invaded, don't be human in those areas. That's basically the gist. All right. So now what we're going to do, since we have a Pharros Lockstone, we are going to go back to... we're going to go back to the Servants' Quarters bonfire, and then we're going to go downstairs where we fought the Pursuer, and then we're going to use that Pharros Lockstone. And that will open up Belfry Luna. There are 2 Belfries in the game. Belfry Luna. What does that symbol mean? I don't know what that symbol means. Anyway, there's Belfry Luna and Belfry Sol. Belfry Luna is here. Belfry Sol is later on in the game. Past Earthen Peak. Hello. Okay. Cool. So this is Belfry Luna. The boss of Belfry Luna is the Gargoyles. And then there's also a covenant that you can join here. So I want to see if I can join. It'd be really swell. Yes, so I recommend joining the Bellkeeper Covenant. This makes it so you don't get invaded while you're here. I think you may still have to deal with an NPC invasion, but you get the Bellkeeper Seal, and this is a huge PvP area. So if you wear this ring and you're in the Covenant, you will get summoned into this area. And you will need to level up this Covenant all the way in order to platinum the game. So it's actually kind of a fun Covenant. But you have these like black phantom enemies here that deal a ton of damage, so you do have to be really careful with these guys. Don't underestimate them. I guess they're more like blue phantoms, maybe? Anywho. There are several treasures here. Skeptic Spice. And then we are going to drop into a specific area. Yes, hello. Why did that just target the one all the way across the room? That was whack. So these guys can gang up on you. You gotta be careful. Go up this ladder. Careful though. Yep, like I said, they can gang up on you. So try to... Oh god. Try to clump them if you can. It's hard. And they actually pull out bows. I'm just going to try to get away from this guy really fast. Oh, there's another one over there. Lovely. Okay, cool. You too. Come on. How is this wooden shield standing up to this? This onslaught. Alright, there you go. Cool. These guys drop a decent amount of items. I'm not going to ring the bell yet, because I want to kill this guy. Unreal. Great. Okay. Let's ring the bell. And that unlocks that door. I think there's an invasion now, though. No? Okay. Maybe not. Yes. Oh, this is a player. Alright. I guess... Shit. Alright. I'm just gonna fight the boss. Maybe he's going to guard it. So you're not invulnerable while opening doors and going through fog doors in this game. Which is really annoying. Oh, but that's the way it is. Cool. You can keep getting invaded, so I'm just going to fight the boss now. There is a room I need to drop into, though. Alright, so the boss of Belfry Luna is the Gargoyles. Same Gargoyles as Dark Souls 1, similar to Man-Eaters and Demon Souls. It's another reused boss. This time, though, you're going to have to fight several at a time, so it's really, really important that you kill them fast. And also, they're steel, so you can't cut off their limbs. They have a shared health pool. Ow. Shit, man. I'm dead. Buddy. So the lower their health, they will begin to back away. It's the same music too. Like that's what bugs me the most. Is like, sure, Dark Souls 1 reuses bosses. Like there's 3 Asylum demons in the game. Like they reuse assets, they reuse bosses in Dark Souls 1, but it's like this is the literal same exact fight, you know? Like this is a little egregious. Same music, same everything. Anyway, so here you can have 3 up at once. But you want to try to deal with them as best you can. Be very careful because you can fall off the roof. That's really, really easy to do. I know that sounds kind of silly, but believe me, it can happen. Oh god. Alright, I would love to be able to heal right now. That'd be just swell. That's bad. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of here. Holy shit. That was kind of impressive. I might be dead. Locking on can be helpful, but if you're trying to escape, I don't recommend doing it. Oh, come on. That's like some really cheap shit. This might not be good. Wow, I can't believe I got away from that. Ugh. Oh, this was awful. There's 3. Alright, so this is the one I really need to kill here. Trying to let myself heal up. Bad. That was really stupid. I'm gonna heal again. Just try to get out of the way a little bit. Alright, so this isn't a good spot, obviously, but nice. Man, I hate that one. This really sucks. I need to kill that one, man. Like, that's all I want to do, is just kill that one. If I can kill that one, this becomes a little bit more manageable. Alright, cool. Got it. So that's 2. Let me heal up again. Let's kill this one. Alright. So I don't know how many more I have left. Alright, it's just this one. And I might actually kill it before the shared health pool drops. Alright, that is the Belfry Gargoyles. Really annoying fight. I don't like it at all. I don't like that it's reused. I don't like that it's the same music. It, like, doesn't even come as a shock. Like, you walk out here and you're like, okay, like, that's lame. It's alright. I know I do a lot of complaining about this game. I tried to warn everybody that that would happen, because I'm just not a big fan. Alright, anyway, we drop here. Open up this chest. The Southern Ritual Band. And then we can light this little bonfire here. And we are 100% going to rest here. Okay, so before we do this, we're going to have to do this straight up. So there's a lot of dogs down here, and then there's also an invasion. I hate this. Yeah, Vorgel the Sinner is the invasion. Oh my god, I'm absolutely dead. Oh no. Please don't kill me. So Vorgel can guard break you, which is terrifying. Yeah, that's the guard break there. You really don't want to get hit by that. I desperately need to get the fuck away from this guy. Sorry, I try not to, like, use the F word on my videos, but this guy's something else, you know? Alright, cool. Good backstab. Nice damage. So he can drink, so you want to be careful on him. Great. Alright, come over here. So this is the Dragon Tooth, Petrified Something, and a Bright Bug. This used to be the Bastille key. So in the vanilla version of the game, that was the Bastille key. Luckily, it was moved. And the Enchanted Falchion. So he actually drops a +5 weapon, which is very nice. If you're going for a spear build, great weapon to use. It comes at +5, so it saves you a lot of upgrade materials, which is quite nice. Alrighty. So, those are the bosses of the Lost Bastille. There is something that we didn't do, though. Yeah, there's something that we missed. So the treasures above Lucatiel's area, we didn't get. And then we also kind of didn't finish this little room here. So let's do that, and then let me just quickly look up this treasure. I know that it's an illusory wall. Lost Bastille. There's a caged area in the room that you cannot access from here. Straight across the room from the entrance is a doorway leading to a hall. Item on top of Rampart, Lost Bastille. Alright, I'm just going to quickly check out this video from Epic Gamer World. Shout out. Alright. Okay. Perfect. I know all this. Yes, I know all this. Yes, I know this. I know this too. I'm watching him trying to open up the wall to McDuff. Right, I know this. Yes, I know these. Correct, great. Right. Oh. Okay, I see what we did. It's that cage elevator. I missed something. Yeah. Alright, cool. I know where it is. It's actually not far at all. Okay, so it's an illusory wall that I missed. It's actually an entire hallway that I missed. So. All good, though. All good in the hood. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, cool. And then there's another one right there. Okay, great. So this actually leads to... Are you, like, absolutely kidding me? Dude, I love the Pursuer. It's, like, one of my favorite things about Dark Souls 2. I love that this dude just haunts you throughout this game, especially in Lost Bastille. I think it's like one of the coolest little things that they've done in Dark Souls 2. Is just having this guy be an absolute menace and never leaving you alone. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, love him. Love this dude. Tons of good bonus souls, you know? It's just fantastic. Alright. Alright. Cool, so you get the Bracing Knuckle Ring, and then most importantly is this. So we're going to jump over here. Perfect. Get a Flame Butterfly and 3 torches. And then we're going to walk across here. And then if you look down, you can see that we are near McDuff's workshop. Just wiggle around these corners. And then there's an item at the end here. Boom, Soul of a Brave Warrior and the Golden Wing Shield. Wow, I do so much damage now. This is great. Okay. Cool. So that is it for this whole area. That is the Lost Bastille, Belfry Luna, Sinner's Rise. That's the whole ball game of this section, oh god, of the game. And so, since we have lit a primal bonfire, that means that we now have to find, like, a new way back, right? Oh, there's actually something that I forgot. There's a room that I forgot to drop into. Let's try this again. Actually, let's spend our souls before we do this, because we might get invaded while trying this. Okay. Great. Alright, so let's go to the servants' quarters, bonfires, so we can get back into Belfry Luna, and we're literally just going to get an item and then leave. Alright, let me just put a homeward bone on my bar, make this easier. And also, yeah, we didn't open up one of the little shortcuts using a stone, so I know we didn't do that. So we're going to drop into that room. Do I? No, it is definitely not a jump. It's a drop, for sure. Oh, God. Buddy. There you go. I think we might be getting invaded. Blue Tear Stone Ring. Skeptic Spice. Okay, great. Cool, now let's get the hell out of here. Alrighty. So once you cross this threshold, you can't get invaded again. Okay, that is... Aside from that Pharros Lockstone wall, which I don't think I have any Pharros Lockstones... Alright. So we're done. We are done with this whole section of the game. Like I said, about 2 hours. This doesn't really surprise me. But that is a huge part of the game. Again, it's not customary. I don't customarily, like, combine a bunch of areas with so many bosses. But because Dark Souls 2 has so many bosses, breaking up these walkthroughs by boss just doesn't make sense. There's so many bosses in this game, and some of them are, honestly, just like throwaway bosses that you just cut right through real fast. So I don't really bother with that. I just like to condense these by area. So there's a lot to do in Lost Bastille and the surrounding area. That's going to do it for this part of the walkthrough, though. For the next walkthrough, we are going to go through Huntsman's Copse. And Huntsman's Copse, or Copse, is a pretty interesting area. It's actually the area that the network test was... when Dark Souls 2 had a beta or a network test, Huntsman's Copse was the area that players had to choose from. So it's a pretty interesting area. We're actually going to meet a really, really important NPC there. Dark Master Gandling, I think his name is. Let me just double check that. Gandling. Dark Diver Grandal. I was sort of close. But Dark Diver Grandal has... oh, he's not there? Okay, well, maybe not. Never mind. I guess we don't find him until Shaded Woods. I could have sworn that he was in Huntsman's Copse. Anyway, Huntsman's Copse, really interesting area. We're actually going to meet Creighton for sure. Creighton is Pate's counterpart. If you remember Pate from Forest of the Fallen Giants, Creighton is his sort of nemesis. So, pretty interesting. But we've lit one primal bonfire, and there are 3 more to find, and there's one in the direction of Huntsman's Copse. And then, after that, after we complete that next fork, we will figure out how to get down here into the well. And there's actually one tiny little thing that I want to show you. So we've done quite a bit of adventuring and quite a bit of bonfire lighting. And so if you come down here and you visit Kale the Cartographer in his little map room, you will notice that another bonfire has been lit. And this is the primal bonfire that has been lit here. So just keep an eye on this room. And yeah, just keep talking to him. Sometimes he gives you things. It says even more flames have appeared. Something greatly comforting. But I'm pretty sure after you light everything, if you speak with him, he gives you his helm, or maybe Creighton's helm or something like that. But yeah, so next up is Huntsman's Copse. It's a really fun area. I like it a lot. I think it's quite beautiful. It's dark. There are 2 bosses there. It's sort of like Lost Bastille in that there's like a mini area next to it that has a boss and only a boss, and sort of it's like how to access a covenant. So we'll do both in that part of the walkthrough. You can actually like stumble upon this place by complete accident if you just take a fork in the road. But that'll be next time. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.